Hi everyone, this is Braigh here, and I'm just going to do a little video about what the hell BitTorrent actually is. First, some random facts that I'm just going to blurt out at you and hope that you pick out the major parts of it. BitTorrent, sometimes called the torrent, like some kind of mythological eldritch abomination that will cause the end of the world, is a protocol for the practice of peer-to-peer file sharing that is employed to transfer large files across the internet. BitTorrent is one of the most common protocols for the transfer of large files, and as of February 2009, peer-to-peer networks account for approximately 43 to 70% of all internet traffic, depending on geographical location. As of February 2013, BitTorrent was responsible for 3.3% of all worldwide internet bandwidth, which is more than half of the 6% of total bandwidth dedicated to file sharing. And as of 2009, BitTorrent reportedly had about the same amount of users online as YouTube and Facebook combined. Understandable, considering that as of 2012, BitTorrent is used by 150 million active users. But you might ask how this mysterious protocol actually cranks its wheels. A user who wants to upload a file first creates a small torrent descriptor file that they distribute by means of email, web, etc. This person then makes the file itself available through a BitTorrent node, acting as what is called a seed. Those with the torrent descriptor file can give it to their own BitTorrent nodes, which, acting as peers or leeches, download it by connecting to the seed and or other peers. But who is a peer? Am I a peer? Are you a peer? Did you say leeches were involved somehow? Well, yes, the plot thickens like the torrent of stew that it will inevitably become. See what I did there? I used the title drop. I said torrent, alluding to the word BitTorrent, which is actually a blend of the words bit and torrent. Bit originates from the... Seriously? Are we actually having an etymological lesson now? Sheesh, this gets out of hand fast. Like a torrent. Shut up! The file being distributed is divided into segments called pieces. Ah, how original. As each peer receives a new piece of the file, it becomes a source for other peers, relieving the original seed from having to send that piece to every user wishing a copy. In essence, the peers become the seed for other peers. So it's entirely possible for the original seed to send only a single copy of the file itself, and eventually distribute to an unlimited number of peers. Each piece is protected by a cryptographic hash. This means that any modification of the piece can be detected with ease, and so prevents any malicious tampering of pieces from other seeds. Pieces are downloaded non-sequentially, and are then rearranged in their correct order by a BitTorrent client. Pieces are downloaded the same size through the download process, so a 50 megabyte file could be transmitted as 5 separate 10 megabyte pieces, or 50 1 megabyte pieces, which allows for the download to be halted and resumed at any time without the loss of previously downloaded information. This also allows the client to seek the more readily available pieces and download them straight away, instead of halting the download and waiting for the next piece in line, which then reduces the time of the download. So there's the facts. That's what BitTorrent actually is. But what about before BitTorrent? Well, before BitTorrent, buildings were set up with the sole purpose of distributing film. For money. These video, DVD, Blu-ray rental stores truly are relics of the lost ages, and those that remain are going out of business because everything is now switched to the internet. For our convenience, of course. But, contrary to the popular belief, BitTorrent is not illegal. BitTorrent was intended to be a way for people to share large files with one another, and many people use it to distribute their own works to the public for free. On the other hand, websites like the Pirate Bay commonly distributes pirated copies of films, games, and music, which isn't exactly legal. I mean, just look at the name. It literally says, The Pirate Bay. Because of this, the creators of the Pirate Bay have gone to jail a few times and paid some hefty fines, but it doesn't appear they really care. Film companies great and small have filed complaints about thievery via the internet through the use of BitTorrent, and some internet service providers have gone as far as taking measures to block websites like the Pirate Bay, but to no avail as it is easily bypassed. So, negatives of BitTorrent include the fact that many people use it for piracy. However, BitTorrent has positive qualities too, like the fact that many creators want to put their works on the internet for free, and BitTorrent is a fast and comprehensive way of doing so. Bram Cohen, the mastermind behind BitTorrent, stated that the future of BitTorrent will cater to even more internet users, with peer-to-peer live streaming becoming a distinct possibility. So that about wraps it up. I've been Braigh, you've been fantastic, and this has been an educational thing on the wondrous invention of BitTorrent. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.